What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Badwolf. All right, otherwise known as the Man in Black, James C. Lovett. So it's time to take a quick step back because we're about to game you guys up on some more stuff. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? All right, so this particular segment is going to be about the Attorney General to the United States. Okay, not your local one, even though they're in the same boat, but we want to go to the top cheese, all right? So in this particular scenario, the Attorney General is the head of the Justice Department and the attorney for the United States in all legal matters, okay? They dispense legal advice to the President and the heads of other governmental agencies when requested, all right? The Attorney General leads the United States Department of Justice and is the chief law enforcement officer of the federal government of the United States. All right. So now, if you're out there traveling and you're traveling properly, okay, and with that being said, let me direct this towards some people I've done some consultations with, people who maybe have done this or in general. Remember, guys, though you have the constitutional right to travel, do not be dumb, AZZ, okay, ziz, and harassing these people, okay? Don't taunt them. Do not go out there and speed past them to see if your status works. You know it works. Believe it works. You do not have to go out there and give these people a hard time, all right? There's a lot of them out there who are good people and they are just trying to do their job and they don't understand the information. But trust me, at some point in time, one of the bad ones will overstep and you need to be prepared. Some of you guys are doing this and you're not prepared. You haven't removed your stuff. You don't have a binder. And then something happens and then you want to contact me, which I'm okay with because, well, consultations aren't free. So I'm fine with it. But I would prefer for you guys to not get in trouble in the first place, all right? So don't go out there doing dumb stuff, all right? Because the odds of you catching a bad one, or just most 99% of them are uninformed, all right? I did 2 seminars in the last month and a half, and there was a lady there, I won't mention her name, she's a police officer, and she's been vetting this information, and she's blown away because she told me straight out, it's like, they don't teach us this, which I know, because I have friends and family who are police officers, and they're just trying to do their job, okay? They don't understand constitutional law and that they're working for an agency, okay, which is technically foreign, and that the Supreme Court and the Constitution are the supreme laws over them, and what they're doing are legal issues inside of a corporation considered foreign to the United States of America, and that there is the actual law of America, which is where all of the states gave up some of their sovereign abilities and freedoms to be underneath the Constitution and the Union, okay? So that's that. I do want to throw a quick segment out there for certain other people out there, other gurus doing their channels. One of the things I want to make sure that you guys understand is that when you guys are going over their information, okay, various applications, various websites, don't forget, guys, that there are 3 definitions to the terms the United States, okay? The body politic, the foreign corporation known as the United States Corporation, which is foreign in relation to the United States of America, and the geographical United States of America. So if you're going to break down the understanding of the United States, understand that you don't know which 3 when it's just written there. Don't assume that because it's written there that they are talking about this one, or that one, not this one. You don't know. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I go to Cornell Law EDU and click on the blue hyperlinks, because that's where you're going to find out which the United States are talking about. Me and various other people in my inner circles and other people abroad have got into minor discussions until we went to Cornell Law EDU and looked up these informational facts. Now, I also seen one guy on another channel, he's talking about how he didn't get his status corrected or whatever else because he was using the old code. I just seen it flash up. He was using 8 USC 21, I think A or something like that. Okay, go to Cornell Law EDU, look up that code, and then look up wherever it's blue hyperlinked, click on it to learn the differences between those statuses. That's why we use 8 USC 1101 22B. Okay, I know my work, guys. This is what I do. All right. They attack, and I attack them back. All right. So here's the thing: know what you're working with. All right. Don't. Sometimes you have to take a step back and stop being a know-it-all and look around and learn that you could be right from a certain perspective, as they say in Star Wars. All right. I digress. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for helping us get to 26,000 subscribers. I'm glad to see that the emails have slowed down now that we've put out more knowledge and you guys are going to check out the videos before messaging me. I am going to tell you, I will only answer maybe one, maybe two of your emails before we have to do a consultation of some sort, or else look up the information on my YouTube channel if it's there. I can't daily step you guys through not doing that anymore, okay? I will help with a problem, question, maybe two, ask it, keep it short and sweet, that's it, okay? Cool. All right, that being said, I want to thank all the people who have been supporting me on Patreon, because I'm on there now, going to be uploading some videos. I want to thank everybody on Blackside32 and on YouTube in general, and also the paid Badwolf private subscription group on my main YouTube page, all those people who click to join. For those who do, whether you check the lowest package or the highest, all the information is the same, so thank you for supporting me there. Now let's get back to it. Oh, and if you guys see anybody using any of my videos or information in a negative way, calling us the S word, don't forget to hit that report button up there for bullying and slandering and defamation of character, okay? Which is a suable offense. So let's get going. All right, but all the rest of the people are using it for good stuff. Carry on, carry on. All right, so when you're dealing with these people on right to travel and they violated your rights, okay? And I'm not saying you did something dumb and then try to just do this, so don't. But if it's legit, okay, you did all the proper steps, not a piece of it, all the proper steps, and there's just no more administrative process you can do and they still violated you. Now, here's where you're going to want to send a copy of your full complaint to the United States Attorney General, okay? Google him. Right now, I think it's, oh, they don't have the information on him listed right here. But anyway, hold on one second. Currently, it looks like William Barr. Okay, I should know this. I just sent mine off to him and appointed him trustee over my snafu that happened a couple months ago. Like I said, I've been doing right to travel for 10 years or whatever it's been, 7 to 10 years, something like that. I only had 2 situations. I tried to explain everything. This is your boy, keeping it honest. Told you guys I always would. And they still want to violate my rights. So they all started getting a little shaky when we were down at the station. I asked us to speak to the commanding officer to handle all of this information, in which case I was let go pretty much immediately, but too bad, you still violated it, okay? Tried to warn you. So anyway, so you want to contact Mr. Barr. I highly suggest in the letter appointing him as your trustee over the matter and provide the full story, complete breakdown. That's why it's always good to have everything memorized and write down everything right after the occurrence occurred. All right, so let's back it up. All right, now over here. Now, even though he's already over the division, if you want to expedite it or you think maybe he won't get it or you just want to be very thorough like me, the division you want to send it to specifically is the Civil Rights Division, okay? civilrights.justice.gov. Go in there, you're going to file your report, your complaint right there. Nail all those people to the wall. All of them. The clerk, the magistrate, wannabe judge, if it was a real judge, him too. The sheriff who's in charge of it, or if there was one there, the bailiff, the anybody, okay? Prosecutor, all of them, all right? You're gonna put that all in your complaint and you're gonna send it to that division. Now, keep in mind that the Attorney General is over this division, okay? So he will probably delegate it down to them anyway, all right? So, but for instance, if you were violated with your, they want to refuse you the ability to have your house exempt or to remove your house from the property tax rolls. All right, they're violating your rights. Send it to these people, okay? If the bank did stuff, okay, fraudulently with your transactions, some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to want to send it to them. They're violating your rights. These are the people who handle it. All right. We tried the administrative process. We tried to talk to them directly. We tried to send them back the letters and the notes and whatever else. And if they continue to bother you and violate you and try to extort you and come after you with a mock bench warrant or whatever it is, let these people know. They will handle it. Bang. All right. So moving on. Now, I came across this website called donotpay.com. This particular link is suing the federal government for constitutional violations. And then right here, solve this problem for me. Now, the reason why this is fire, guys, is if you click this, it's going to take you down into here, where this is basically your robot lawyer, okay? Now, for some people who don't know, let me back up. You can actually look up pro bono lawyers who will work for free for you on your cases, any kind of case. So if you're going to do that, do a Google search for pro bono lawyers, your type of case, and see what results pop up. So there's a freebie for you. All right. So this is a robot app that allows you to sue anyone with the press of a button. So if you guys want to file your lawsuits, you're afraid, you're a little nervous. Okay. So here it just goes. The doctrine of sovereign immunity doesn't allow one to sue a government entity without its consent. Thus, it's more complicated to file a lawsuit against a federal government agency for damages than suing a private individual or business. Okay? Nonetheless, suing the federal government for constitutional violations is still possible. Okay? So here, Fourth Amendment. Police brutality, law enforcement officers shoot unarmed citizens, false arrests, malicious prosecutions without probable cause or evidence, policemen searching or seizing property without valid warrants. Remember, the warrants that they're off. Okay, so with the search warrant, they have to have it. It has to be signed by a judge. It has to be in judicial capacity. Can't be stamped. Can't be scribbled, has to be legible. Okay? Those are things you can use against them. Eighth Amendment. Guards physical abuse an inmate or reject their request for medical assistance. All right? I know one of my guys could have used this one. Fifth Amendment. Government employers or school administration punish staff or students for excessive free speech or rights to religion. If you don't want to take they have to accommodate you. They're violating your rights. Here's where you're going to want to go. Also in the Fifth Amendment, U.S. Congressman terminates an employee as retaliation for filing a sexual harassment complaint. Violations. And then some. All right. So, you go to this site, and it says here, suing the local government under Section 1983 lawsuit. Now, we've talked about these before, so I'm not going to go through all of it. It's going to step you through on that information. Okay? Help me sue for cash right here on their button. Okay? Federal Tort Act, FTCA. Personal injury. Maybe the cuffs were on too tight, left bruises, whatever else. You didn't get the medication you needed. They didn't ask you if you needed medication when they took you. Okay, so how to sue the federal government with the Do Not Pay website, all right? Log into the Do Not Pay and select the lawsuit product now. Enter the dollar amount you believe you are owed. Select whether you want to demand a demand letter or a court filing form. Guys, fire. Already done right here. So for those people who didn't know how to write one up or afraid or nervous or whatever else, bang. Already done, okay? 4, describe the reason for the lawsuit and submit any applicable details, including photo proof. One-stop shop. Shazam! All right. Yeah, wolf. Bad wolf. Bad wolf. Calm down. Calm down. All right. So from that point in time, once you do that, you're going to click it, and it's going to take care of all that stuff for you. Now, the one thing I will say that they didn't point out, obviously, is that it will do these things and send it out, mail it out for you. So that's fire. But if you're going to do something like in federal court or whatever else, it does not say that they hire a lawyer for you. So you would be going in there either pro se or pro bono, or pro se or sui juris, okay, which is better in my opinion. Either way, essentially just means that you're going in there on your own, but at least this will get filed for you. Now, before you do that, especially in federal district court, which I talked about in one of my previous videos, you want to make sure that you are familiar with the federal rules of procedure, or something like that. Okay, that's what it's called. And so that way you know how to handle yourself in the courtroom, how to respond, how to file this, that, and the other, what the fees are. Okay, so because there are fees associated typically, especially with federal court. Lower ones I'm not really sure. Depends on your state and your area and whatever else. But you can also ask or request a fee waiver form or remedy for paying the fee, okay, to get away from that, because they're not really supposed to charge you fees under the Constitution for you having a gripe, okay? So make sure it's legit, and then go get it. So that's basically about it, guys. Just some basic information on how to do that action. So that's it, guys. It's your boy, the Bad Wolf. Thank you for checking me out. Don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. I will be going, well, I don't know, well, you guys won't. By the time you see this, the live for today will already be done. So sorry in advance, but I will be doing another live. So don't forget to hit that subscribe and all that good stuff so that you can find it when I do it. All right, so that's it. Take care. Thank you guys for supporting the Wolf. I appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, as always, do your own due diligence and research on all this information. Don't just listen to somebody on YouTube, even if it's just me. I mean, believe me, more than the rest of most of them. Just saying. But that being said, take care of yourselves and stay healthy out there, and I'll talk to you later. Wolf's out.